Look alive, sunshine. Welcome back to another video. Today we are talking about one of my low-key favorite shows that I've ever watched. Now we are talking about iZombie. iZombie finally came back. It's been like 2 fucking years, it feels like, since the last episode, but it's actually just been like a year. The last one was on April 21st, I believe. Now, the show had great characters, great plots, never a boring episode. Everything I love, I just loved everything about it. So I was just so dumb hype, and I finally got to watch it today. I couldn't watch it at night at 9, or that would have been the video yesterday, but I just couldn't, so I watched it today, and man, bro, nothing has changed. Now, I had expectations for Season 3 of iZombie. I had certain expectations that it should be held up to. I was, like, okay, they should do this, they should do this. And by the end of it, I was blown away by how good they did it all. Now, my number one complaint about Season 1 and Season 2, mostly like Season 1 and Season 2 kind of following it, was it was repetitive. I don't want to say it was repetitive. I was scared that it was going to become repetitive. It was, Liv eats a different brain. The different brain gets her into a different. It's like a Law and Order episode. Every episode with like not that strong of a arc to it. Like not that big of a full-on arc. Like there was no something that tied the episodes together. And I was like, hopefully Season 2 kind of embraced that idea with the Max Rager thing and that sort of thing, and the whole zombie outbreak and everything. Now this is going to contain spoilers for the review, because how can I not do this, because it's like one of my favorite shows and I love talking about it, and it just spills out sometimes. So I just have to warn you right now. But I was worried that the arc was not going to be strong in Season 3. I was worried that we were going to get Liv eating her brains and becoming a different personality, and it being funny and it being cool. But that's what the show is trying to do. It's fun, it's lighthearted mostly, and then there's some darker scenes. But it was really fun. But I really wanted a strong arc to it. And Max Rager, like I said, kind of introduced it, and then in Season 3, mind blown about what we got. Okay, I was expecting kind of like Season 2 stuff, but this isn't even about Liv eating brains anymore. It doesn't seem like. Maybe we'll still be getting that, but the whole zombie community and zombie island thing, and the whole how it's gonna feel to people, and it's kind of they are kind of going into political stuff with zombies compared to immigrants, and it's just everything in the media today is political, which is fine with me because it gets the point across about what really needs to happen in the United States, which is really God, it's horrible right now. But anyway, not political video, but just the whole arc about the zombies being introduced to the humans, and the community having to deal with human backlash and everything about it. I really think that's really a good choice. It's something that we can look forward to for 20 episodes. It's something that they could build off of, and something that they can stem different arcs from. And I think that was probably the best choice that they ever made for the show, except for the theme song. The theme song is number 1. Also, one thing I just wanted to bring up, great character development in Clive. You see a person who in Season 1 barely believed in psychics, and even for a script that they wrote, I remember being at WonderCon 2015, WonderCon 2015, iZombie had a panel there, and the writers and everybody said that Clive, in the original script for the pilot, it was a 2-hour long TV episode, and they had a lot of character development in Clive, with him not believing in psychics, him having to come through some personal issues to believe in them, and then working with Liv and everything. But they said he just ended up just automatically believing that she was a psychic, and they didn't have time for his character development. And I was like, oh, that kind of sucks, because I like Clive, and I like his character, and I would really like, character development in him. But now in Season 3, I think, everything's kind of settled down, and we can finally get into the character development of these different characters. And Clive is an interesting one to deal with because, you know, he is just being introduced to the zombie scene. He's just being introduced in this whole new world, and he has to deal with that as a cop, you know, as somebody that's, you know, grown up thinking that zombies were fiction, and somebody that has to deal with, you know, the death of that kid that he was close to. And it was really cool. Now, for some reason, like I explained earlier, like in the beginning, like, I forgot what happened. Totally, it's been such a long time, I forgot what happened. And this episode really, I was like, please, you know, I want to just watch it and be able to understand everything. And it did a pretty good job catching up on everything. I was so surprised when they did a whole, it was the 5. It was Liv, Peyton, Ravi, okay, it was the 4 of them. It was Ravi, Liv, Peyton, and Clive. Now, and they had a little scene, you know, that scene where they talked and they kind of explained what's going on in their own personal lives. And it's funny because Liv just kind of like narrated it, and it all just like, oh my god, yes, that is what happened. Thank you, Liv, for explaining that to me. Now, after you heard me say all of this good stuff about iZombie, there was no bad. I literally can't think of a bad thing. I tried, and I was like, I'm not going to try. I'm not going to overthink it, because when I watched the episode, I didn't not enjoy anything. It went by super fast, which means it's always good. Like The Walking Dead usually goes by super fast because it's always really good. And just this episode was really good, and hopefully this season's really good. I do have high hopes for it because of just what this premiere set up. So let me know what you guys thought about iZombie Season 3. One of my favorite shows coming back. I can't wait to make more videos. Hopefully I can start getting into more not like episode reviews or not like anything, more like just random videos about the show and what I think about it, and like not anything about a specific episode, just, you know, just thoughts and predictions and shit like that. So hopefully I can get into that. Let me know if you guys want to see stuff like that, and I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.